Greetings. Welcome back to Chimo Chills. Let's play some more EU4. We have a temple that needs purifying down here in the Papal States. And for some reason, the Paradox gods have decided to make the mission for Riga, Purify the Temple. I don't know what the backstory is on this. Usually the names of the achievements, there's some, or it's like a quip or a joke or something. You know, like stiff upper lip is the British saying, and it's twisted to say Lipe, the country down, you know. Anyways, okay, so what we have to do for this mission is, let us jump down to Purify the Temple, starting as Riga, enact the theocratic plutocracy, government reform, it just rolls off the tongue, and raid the heretic church of Rome. I think that requires us becoming Protestant, and then declaring war with Rome as the target, the war goal itself, I believe. But we will get to that as we get there. It's going to be at least 100 years or so until the Protestant Reformation pops off, and we can make that happen. Okay, day one. Livonia could be my rival. What I'm also going to do here is jump into my navy. I want my transports. I want to divide them all up. I'm going to sell all of them but one. So day one, let's jump over here to the Teutons. We'll sell you a boat, 10 ducats. I don't bother selling boats later on in the campaign, but game start, like 30 ducats makes a friggin' difference. There's no doubt. 30 ducats makes such a difference. I'm going to sell, or I'm going to exploit dev in my capital for an additional 32 ducats. We want to max this out. Okay. No longer pay for your capital fort. Jump on into your army maintenance. Drop that maintenance. Leave the fleet maintenance up. Army maintenance to 0. Let's check what our force limit is. We can build 2 more. 1 and 2. And finally, bring up the game speed. Let a day tick. And let's go for an heir. What did we roll for a ruler? A 1-3-1. Naive enthusiast and cheaper construction. And I'm not going to be building anything for a while. So we have a garbage ruler. But at least he's 78, so he'll be out of here soon. I'm going to roll the die on a merchant's son. Again, it takes devotion. I have lots of it. And it gives me 11 ducats. 0-4-2 could be a lot better, but it is as it is. So the day has ticked. We can now sell another one of our transports. Jump in here. Additional 10 ducats. Another day ticks by. Let's go to Volgast. Another one. And we're going to keep the remainder. Now for our light ships, let's get those boys out. Protecting trade in the Baltic Sea. I want to be able to bring them home quickly. And finally, so we are building to our force limit. Let's go ahead and... Why did the clergy influence go? Oh, because I took my ruler. I should have done this right away. That's a mistake. Make sure you seize your land right away. I'm going to bring up that maintenance again. They're already at full morale, but I'm going to get an additional rebellion here that I didn't need to happen. That was an oversight on my part here. So we'll take care of them. We'll summon our diet. Leafland, all provinces in the Livonian area. How do I win this? All provinces in Livonia are owned or by my subject. So basically take them as a subject, which is the goal of the first episode. Or the dev. I'll go with the dev. Production dev in the cap looks good to me. Alright, those boys are out. We are building to our force limit. Those guys are done. Now we can drop our army maintenance down to just a little bit above 0, so they are slowly replenishing. Bring that corruption up. And now we have some ducats. We got 100 ducats to play with. I'm going to add 2 more trade ships and 3 more galleys to my fleet. We don't want to get blocked in on our home port and get blockaded for this opening war. So if we can max out our fighting fleet, that's definitely worth it. All right, so we've done all that. We have a bunch of unique missions for Riga. I'll go over them really quickly. We need to improve relations with Lubeck for this mission. We need to improve relations with Austria or whoever the emperor is for this mission. It automatically puts us into the HRE. This is a unique one. The city against the state. We need burgher influence lower than 50 and crown land over 30. So I'm going to do my estates differently than I would ever do it normally for this mission alone. Another unique mission we need to keep our eye on is develop our city. Riga owns less than 6 provinces in Europe. Well, and then you get all of these massive game bonuses permanent. Like the yearly tax income plus 60 forever. Like, yes. So the strategies that people go with is either get all of the trade nodes in the Baltic or get the trade nodes in Baltic and Lubeck. That's what I'm leaning towards. I'm thinking getting like Sealand, Lubeck herself, Danzig, Königsberg, and of course Riga as the capital. That would be my ideal situation. We'll see how this plays out. There's a lot of RNG involved, and you get what you get, and you don't get upset, as my youngest says. All right, so Poland would be a great friggin' ally. As you see, he hates the Teutons, just like me. I hate the Teutons too. So we can hate them together. Find someone who hates the things you hate just as much as you, and you can become friends with them. And look at this, Brandenburg allied up Poland. So those are the two guys I'm looking to ally up. So I like that. That is fortunate for me. Okay, you're just going to be building to limit for a while. And finally, with our last diplomat, I can improve with Lubeck. Yeah, Lubeck makes... We'll get them done. We'll get that mission done and out of the way, and then I can use that diplomat wherever else I need him. I'm not in a rush to join the HRE. The second I do, I lose one of my 3 diplomats. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but right now, while I'm trying to make allies and friends, I definitely want those diplomats. Now, what we can do in our states is we can give out the oversight by the clergy. We can give out church sanctuaries, and finally, religious diplomats. Going to help us ally up all of those Catholics. For the nobility, we can only give them right of council. We can't give the supremacy, because that would affect the influence of the burghers, and we can give nothing to the burghers. Another 4 years from now, we seize land one more time. That satisfies our 30% crown land. Sure. That satisfies the 30% crown land for the city against the state mission, which gives us a free cathedral, permanent dev cost, and then 25% production tax, manpower, sailors across the board for the rest of the game. Yes, we want that. We want to get this done as fast as possible. What could actually hold us up is getting our development to 15 there. Once colonialism has popped, that is not a problem, so clergy influence is totally okay with me. And we're just going to mock speed 5, probably till 1449. I'll pause it a few times, but one thing you can check is you're hoping for a morale advisor, a diplomatic advisor. I am not so lucky, because that can turn the tide with Poland to get him to ally you up. All right, Riga gets Jubilee, National Unrest, Missionary Strength, or Devotion. I don't really need National Unrest. I'm only a 1 province minor, and I'm not converting anyone, so we might as well max out our Devotion. And hey, it's a free stab. Let's double this up. Boom, and boom. We're +2 stability. That's another requirement for our city and the state. Now it's just seizing that land and deving up a few times. A few clickies, and we are done. Part of this mission with contact with the Hansa requires us to have a merchant in Lubeck. So that is something we can do right now. Let's jump into the trade screen and get both of our traders home. We're going to redeploy them for 2 missions that are coming up. All right, so our junk ruler died. We have a new junk ruler. We are again maxed out on devotion, so I could take the ducats from the merchant's son. Or I get some papal influence. Yeah, like I just don't need the influence. Or I don't need the devotion. Let's get prestige. I like prestige. We'll go with that. 433, a little bit better. I like it. I like it. Perfect. And just back to some Mox B5. Stab cost, -10. Also acceptable. As long as it's not a negative multiplier, that's all you care about. All right, where you want your 2 traders, you want one collecting in Lubeck and the other collecting in your home node of the Baltic. That'll be to help you compete with the Swedes after you have the connect with the Hansa mission complete. So we're just trying to pop off as much as these missions. That was 50 Diplo. You can tell I've done this opening a few times. And you could bring this diplomat home. Around this point, I should have been checking. Neutral attitude towards me. Let's go ahead and switch both him and Poland to friendly on my part. So they can see, man. Like, I consider you guys friends. We'll also check if they want access. You do not. You do not. Alright. Then let's go ahead and just start improving with Austria. That'll allow us to get us into the Empire. A neutral attitude. Brandenburg, you gotta have a better attitude towards me, man. You gotta have a better attitude in general. You got a bad attitude, Brandenburg. There is contact with the Emperor. The only reason I'm not going to click that right away, I don't want to lose my diplomat. There's nothing to gain, so just forget about it until we have our allies. We can't make any moves. We're making no moves until we have any allies. I think the only person who... Yeah, Lubeck would be my ally, but he's a one-province minor. I'm going to set my sights a little bit bigger. All right, there we go. We have max with both those guys, and they're not willing to. They've both gone over their diplo limits. No, not Poland. Okay. So I still have a chance with you. Let's go ahead and send a scornful insult to the Teutons. Ooh. I bet you with a Diplo advisor it would do it, but I can't hire a Diplo advisor. Well, I don't know. Lithuania next? Like, what else is there to do but try to find some allies? Lubeck, I know I was talking smack about you a moment ago, but you like, want to be my friend, man? You're kind of cool. You seem cool. And I'm going to take my my free advisor and just improve with the Papal State, because I do have a mission with them. I have to have 25 influence, over 100 relations, and then have a temple or a cathedral. And that pops up with the city against the state mission completing. What you are going to be doing is seizing land once this mission is done. So some point in the summer... Oof, I don't like either of those. I'll get rid of the devotion. Some point in the summer here, yeah, around this time, August, you can raise your army maintenance. That way you're ready to go. So you can seize the land. I think it's November 11th, I want to say. Yeah, 13th. So if you had done it right on the 13th, it would have been fine. But details. Seize that land. Rebels pop. Handle them. Okay. So the city against the state, we just need a development of 15. And we want the Renaissance to fire before we actually do that. We'll bring our army maintenance back down. Leave it a little bit above 0 so it will replenish the boys as they go. We want a strong army. And we're just Mach Speed 5ing. There is the Renaissance. Like on cue. Cue the Renaissance. We can jump into Riga. Encourage dev. Costs more to dev because the burghers hate us so much. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. We need to get this mission done, so I'll pay the extra. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That brings us to 15. Day passes. Mission complete. That is the city against the state. We get a cathedral and all these wonderful bonuses. Back up to 100 devotion. Life is good. But I do want to check. So we're still at 7 for 7, but I can build a bunch more boats. Wow. 3 more? Oh, I haven't finished building the galleys I already queued up. I'm like, wow, yeah, that's a lot of boats, man. That's a lot of boats. But yes, I want to be at my force limit there. So Brandenburg, you're still not on board. Poland's not on board. Dude, I gotta find a big ally. Volgas is not as useful. Though he hates the Teutons. Bohemia and Hamburg don't matter. Yeah, he's better than Lubeck. Now, is he rival to... He's not rival to Brandenburg or Poland. That's the only other thing you want to check there. Who did you ally? Anhalt and Ansbach. Man, I don't know. Just go ahead and ally up Volgast. But that defensive alliance, the Teutons got hungry. I'm not taking on that defensive alliance. Not yet, at least. No, my most likely strike will be against Livonia once. Hey, +3 stability. I happily accept that. Thank you very much. Will be to strike against Livonia when the Teutons are being attacked by Poland, assuming Poland attacks them early on. We can go ahead and finish our estates now. Let's do this. So with these boys, we have oversight. We can give out monthly admin points. We want monthly military and supremacy over the archbishopric. And then finally come down here, patronage of the odds, free enterprise, and private trade fleets. We're going to be making a ton of money off trade by the end of this campaign. I promise you that. So Novgorod can love me. Just makes them, who cares? No, I like that Riga production for more ducats. I'm all about the ducats. Now the question is, do I wait to take my techs, my level 4 techs across the board? Or do I just dev up? I mean, I'm not making a ton of mana of anything at the moment right now. 476 is not spectacular, let's say. Well, I'm already at 3 stabs, so I don't mind having an increased stab cost for a bit. Because even if I dropped, I'm not going to pay that thing back up. And a looming disaster. 100% on the clergy. Oof. What would bring me out of that? The influence lower than 100. That's the only thing that'll stop it? I think if they were loyal, that would stop it too. Oh, their loyalty needs to be above 50. Oof, that was a mistake accepting that. Take our first tech with a little bit of innovativeness. Volgas, Bremen, and Hamburg. Denmark's not actually that far off. And they're allied to Brandenburg, but the Teutons as well. That's what sucks there. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be a matter of getting Livonia on his own, or just lucking out and Poland switches on their opinion of me. Because if they flipped, they would ally me here. Yeah, and then if Brandenburg just loses one ally, it's the same thing. Either or, man. Come on, boys. Notice me. Notice me, please. Oh, no. Again, just checking on these allies. My neighbors hate me, and I get innovativeness. Yes. The problem here with waiting on the Teutons to be attacked is that Poland didn't get the Commonwealth, the PLC, and the Teutons have Hungary and Denmark as freaking allies. That is a strong defensive alliance. A very strong defensive alliance, I should say. That is strong. I don't know, I make a play at Muscovy or something. Why not? Nothing else is working out so far. We've maxed out all these boys. Volgas turned their mind on me. They changed their mind. No, let's still do it. Yeah, I'm just going to jump on Volgas. Again, though. Oh, no, he would help me against Livonia. And that could potentially tip me over the edge with one other ally. I don't know, whatever. If he's affecting me from becoming friends with Brandenburg, I'll just ditch him. It won't be a big deal. And for our first government reform, we want this commercial mission with the merchant +1 and the global trade power, because we're going to be a trade juggernaut come game end. I promise you. And we're going to stick him over here into Novgorod. Currently making 0.99 ducats. Pretty good for this early in the game. How is our mission looking? Man, it's flying up so fast. What could I do? I could sell the titles. That would be good. That wouldn't be good. I don't want to do that. But that would bring them up quite a bit. When is this set to? Oh, we still have 3 years till this pops. Okay, that should be fine. Now with Volgas, let's go ahead and curry favors with him. And it's just kind of chilling out on our alliance screen. See how this goes. A year from now, we're going to be able to seize land again. Or later this year, correction. We'll be able to seize land. What building can we build? A marketplace. Yes, please. I like money. Riga gains a claim on Metal and some prestige. I need allies, man. I guess prestige helps me get allies. Alright, alright. Glass half full, guys. Glass half full. And some prestige. All the excess prestige will be converted into each type of monarch point. Well, whatever. If 20 prestige is 20 prestige. We're not going to shake our nose at that. And the disaster is still on its way. Still 2 years off, though. That's our military tech. And we're at all of our force limits. Raise that army maintenance. Jump into the estates. We're going to seize land in a moment. Oh, it's going to drop the clergy loyalty, though. I need the clergy loyalty up. I don't want this disaster to fire. This is vexing. I'm not going to lie. This is definitely vexing. I can't seize land right now because of this. This is a complete RNG thing. Like, there's nothing I can do at the moment. If no one will ally me, like the Polish-Lithuania Commonwealth not occurring, there's nothing I can do about these things. And curry favors, like Lubeck's being sieged down. Even if I curry favors with him, is it going to do anything for me? We'll find out, but... Hungary. Hungary's a maybe. And since I can't seize land, I can't afford to at the moment. I can just drop that army maintenance down again. What I can do, though, is start spending excess Diplo and military monarch points. So we can start getting the Renaissance in the capital. Well, let us do that. That's another mission done. That was the burghers. Unfortunately, it's not the clergy. But I can fire a mission right now. Riga tax. I can make that happen, man. I can make that happen, Riga. Definitely. 1, 2. And then there you go. So that's no longer progressing towards the disaster at the moment. It's 0%. But if I bring it below 50, it'll start going again. If I seize land, it obviously goes below 50 again. Equilibrium is 90. So we just need to let this get up to 70, and then I can seize land again. What do you think? Place your bets. Who's going to ally me first of these big boys? Who's it going to be? As I dev myself up, I should be a bit more enticing to these guys here. Tax again, but it gets me influence. Oh no, it gives me no extra influence in the clergy. So we'll go with. All right, we'll go with the tax again. Fine. Some more loyalty. It allows me to seize land right away. So get that maintenance up. Everyone. Oh, everyone's loyal. Okay, so there'll be no rebellion. Drop the maintenance again. Now we can build one more infantry. We will make that happen, and one more boat after that. Let's go with one more combat boat. One more galley. As much as nice as money would be, I need to fight these guys somehow, some way. However, we're going to make this happen. And Livonian Order allied up Denmark as well. If you're watching this, I figure this out. I'm not sure what path forward I'm going to take here. And my heir has a naive enthusiast as well. No, that's my ruler. All right. Why not? Throw some more bad RNGesus at me. Do your worst, RNGesus. Poland is not that far off. With a diplomatic advisor, he would definitely be there. We'll get him back to 100 here. Yeah, he's only 10 off. My army strength is a little lower. Just let me get bigger, man. Let me get bigger. Give me a chance. Give me a chance to change. I can change. I can get bigger and stronger. All right, we're going to just leave him on Poland until the end of the year. For the yearly tick to occur. And hope that when that happens, he'll turn to a check. This will be an X to a check. No more X. No more X for you. No, it went the wrong way. It actually went the wrong way. He became less likely to ally me. I became bigger, and he didn't like it for some reason. All right, again, we're just going to keep adding infantry while we can. 30 dev in the capital. I will take one more click, probably on the military. So then when I can seize land, extract those beautiful ducats. And then after that, I'm done deving up the capital. I want my mana for other things. So you'll jump into here, protect trade in the capital. Riga tax 11, allies 3, or production. Allies 3, I guess. It could happen. Crazier things have happened. I already got 2. Half cost theologian. 0.54. I can afford that. Yes. And a diplomatic advisor just popped up. A diplomatic advisor popped up. He's a level 2. I mean, it's expensive, but I won't be reforming to either of those guys. And I won't form a German nation. So I can just click those buttons. You get out of here. I don't even want you tempting me with that nonsense. Yeah, that should do it with Poland, the Diplo advisor. What? It went the wrong way again. You got too many diplomatic relations. Poland, dude, you're breaking my balls. You are busting my nuts, Poland. You're just crushing them. Crushing them. Now, did I max out with those boys? I had. Bremen and Hamburg. Now, do I get a Diplo bonus for completing this mission? I do. So I could ditch one of those allies and then maybe get Poland. Okay, or whoever. I don't care if it's Poland. I don't care who it is, man. I just need a friend. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. Okay, let's say Gotland, Bremen, Hamburg. So Hamburg. That gets us our mission complete. We'll dissolve it with you, and we have a Diplo bonus. It helped, but again, it's the fact that he's over his limit. Both these guys. Not Bohemia. Or Bohemia's not that far off. This has been a bit anticlimactic. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping to be declaring this first war about 15 minutes in. That's a good time that just flying at Mach Speed 5, that's when I was able to get to on a practice here. So this is what I'm... Yeah, I mean, it is what it is here. That's how we play this game. You got to just find your opportunities and make them. When you can't find them, make them. All right, we're already out competing with the Swedes. That's okay. 182 ducats, the Papal Embassy. I'll take that. So we got a cardinal in our capital from that. Again, I just need to get big enough to be able to take on these guys. Denmark is my cock block there, and this massive alliance is my cock block that way. A Renaissance has appeared in Riga. We'll embrace you for nice and cheap. And we are already protecting trade there. So what do you guys say? Gotland, Bremen, Ansberg, Verdun. The other way to go about it is just to keep deving up and growing. I mean, I'm doing that anyways, but it's a slow go. I mean, that's not what we record campaigns for normally. This is not to plan. Not to plan. Hungary, Austria. Denmark wasn't that... No, they went the wrong way again. They went the wrong way. So Brandenburg. We can insult his rival, and that would help. So Mecklenburg is his rival. Let's go ahead. Send a scornful insult that way. And Brandenburg is 1 point off. Okay. So at least Brandenburg. It's better than nothing. We'll hire that diplomatic advisor. And finally... Well, I'll get Brandenburg first. Ticks by. Are we any closer? Nope. Just while I have him, I want to check who would ally me. Novgorod's useless. Hungary is pretty close too there. Hungary is pretty close. He's rival with Poland, so that takes Poland right off the map. Let's top up with Poland and just have a go at him before I fire this advisor. I mean, I got 213 ducats in the bank. We're okay. That's why we make a war chest, right? This is why. Let's use up our manpower. Let's recall you. And no, Poland's not going to swing this way. Chuck you on out and hire a military advisor instead. Still at our force limit. Oh, dude, okay. I don't know. My mission went away. Is Austria not the... Austria's not the emperor. What happened, Austria? Oh, you have, your ruler died and you have a female ruler, and now it is Hesh. I believe that was Hesh. Yeah. Alright, so we gotta improve relations with Hesh. So at this point, we're just Mach Speed 5ing, waiting for something. I'm gonna jump cut forward until something happens, because I don't want to complete episode 1 with literally no war, no conflict. Not happening. Let us go, boys. Oh, yes! Yes! Yes, we can ally Poland! Yes, it happened! It happened! I don't know how long it's been like that. I'm not sure how long it's been like that, but we can ally Poland. The campaign's back on, boys. Oh, man. I was preparing for a restart there, but we've got a chance. We can salvage this. Let us do our best. Man, that's still a big friggin' alliance to deal with. Okay, so that still can't happen. We're not attacking the Teutons directly. It would have to be... It would still have to be Livonian Order. Now, is Sweden still part of him? Sweden is still with him, but his independence is supported by Lithuania. If Muscovy supports that independence, he'll break free, and we'll be able to pop off on the Livonian Order, if nothing else. What I do need to be doing here is now currying favors with the Poles, the big, strong Poles. Let's jump back into the Mach Speed 5. Curry favors, little compensation is fine. Cheaper advisors, I like that. Let's grab a level 1. Improve relations. So we're level 1s across the board. We can seize land and summon the Diet. We want to keep those clergy happy. All provinces in Livonian are owned by me or my subject. That might happen. That might happen. I like 50 admin points. That's where I'm looking to fire my war on Livonian Order here. You're still improving. We're currying favors with you. So now, if I do want to attack Livonian Order, I need to get favors with Brandenburg and Poland. And then the other thing is, Lithuania is not that far off to allying me up. Same as Muscovy. Everyone's kind of digging me here. Everyone's digging me. Okay, we're going to curry favors with Brandenburg. And since we've wasted so much time for the start of this episode with literally nothing happened, just Mach Speed 5ing, I am going to... Shoot, how good is my advisor? Is the morale of armies? I'll hold on to him. We'll take the military points. I'm going to just jump cut forward until I can declare these wars, because I got to get myself to 10 favors, and what'll that be? You know, at least 5-10 years? Let's go. And we're pulling back in. We have Poland on board. Bulgas, not so much. Now, I am close to having 20 favors with him, but even if I have him prepare for war, I don't know that that's going to turn the tide with him. But that's what we're going to attempt here. And we're going to fire this war because it's already 1468 and we're itching to smack on our neighbors. So let's go. Volgas, ask you to prepare for war. Our armies are maxed. I'm going to... How close is this war? That's the question. Do I need to hire the Free Company and sacrifice the... Oh, I have basically no army professionalism, so there's nothing to worry about there. Again, so how close is this war going to be? With the boys... Oh, we have a numbers advantage. Does that mean Sweden broke free? Does that mean Sweden broke free? No, he hasn't even. All right, I don't think I need to hire anyone else. Livonian Order has 9,000 total troops, and they are 4 military tech. I am 5. I have the military advantage against him. I'm going to play a little bit. We're going to live risky. Okay, so finally we're contacting the Empire, and we're joining the HRE. Next, we need a general on our army. Not a problem. Junk general. That is very unfortunate. But that allows us to get a morale bonus, fort defense, plus 25%. I should also be paying for my fort, because it's going to get siege down almost to a certainty. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a month or two to let the fort replenish. And I think this is our time to attack. It's for subjugation. Can't co-belligerent the Teutons. Can't co-belligerent Denmark, or I lose Brandenburg as an ally, and that would be most unfortunate. But at least Brandenburg will no longer be allied with Denmark after this. So, I mean, that's something, right? Well, let's go. I'll jump right up here to Leafland, his capital. I can't see me being able to hold on to naval superiority, but we're going to give it a Boy Scout attempt. Try to save this navy. Nope. All right, how are we looking? Okay, you guys can flee. Let's bring you back to Riga. This navy can flee in another 2 days. Let's go ahead and have him come back to Riga. Remove Livonian Order as a friend. And I don't think we lost any boats there. No, we didn't lose any boats. All right, so we have our intact navy because I forgot to bring them back. And we won the land battle, so we're good. We lost one. We won one, lost one. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, unfortunately, the Danish Navy, there's going to be nothing I can do about that. His 13... Oh, it's only 13 galleys. All right, we're about to get smoked by the Teutons here. Our number advantage is not massive by any means. As soon as we can retreat. 4 more days. Oh, don't get wiped. Don't do it, boys. Run as far south. He's running one province. My army just got wiped. My army just got wiped. There's no reason that should have happened. Oh, unless I had no access through Lithuania. That was my fault. I didn't have access to Lithuania. That's what that was. Well, there you go. I'm just going to mock speed 5 for a while and hope my allies win this war. That is the most anticlimactic and embarrassing opening episode. If you were watching this, the fact that I went the whole episode without declaring a war, and when I finally freaking did, I got wiped. That's a little bit vexing. Let's get the defensive edict on the capital, and yay, the Poles! The Poles are saving the day! Oh, Poland, you Giga Chad. You absolute Giga Chad. Perhaps I should have built the coastal defense on the border there. It's got 13 combat bolts. And I have 11. And his reinforcements. Yeah, I'm almost certainly going to lose that battle. And Denmark has naval bonuses just in general that I don't have. Volgas never came around to join in the war. Unfortunate, Volgas. Unfortunate. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, Volgas. I'm just disappointed. And literally, there's nothing. I mean, I was mock speed 5 and doing nothing, waiting for the war to start. I did not want to get wiped day 1. No, sir, I did not. We're full on devotion. That's why we're going to give that up. He is probably a heretic. I agree. Construction costs, national tax, morale of armies. I don't have a freaking army. Diplo rep, manpower recovery. I mean, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Mercantilism's nice, and national tax is also nice. So we'll go with that one. He moved off. I don't know what's going on. Let's jump out of the Mach Speed 5 and pop on out. Get off my coastline. Wonder what happened. Sweden... Yeah, Sweden declared independence. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so are you still at war with me, Sweden? No, he unfortunately is, so he's coming to help. Sweden, I'm not your enemy. I am not a threat to you, Sweden. I want nothing to do with this war. Let's get the heck out of here. It does look like our allies are actually winning this war in spite of us not having anything to do with it. I'm going to go ahead and extract a ducat from the capital. It's 120 ducats from the capital. And we're going to start rebuilding our army. We'll see how this goes for me. That ugly, ugly wipe was most unfortunate. So the Teutons being sieged on down. I'll probably give these provinces to them. Or even those two. Making Poland very happy. And then the subsequent war, I can take them as a vassal afterwards. And then return cores. All in due time. We will make big chunky boys. If I pull this campaign at 1471, this is not in any way how I pictured this going, but again, this is EU4. You can't stick too tight to a plan, or you're going to have a bad day if you do that. Divine ideas are pretty nice, are pretty good. Cost of reducing war exhaustion, morale of armies, culture conversion. And then diplomatic is the other obvious one. Or influence, because I'm going to have a bunch of subjects. Big subjects. I like divine, I'm not going to lie. And then, of course, there's always the classic innovativeness. Go to that level 10 tech, then max out your innovativeness. With me being a one-province minor, that does seem the way to go. Let's keep ourselves technologically advanced. I clearly hadn't thought about that beforehand, so that's what we're going with. Perm, unfortunately, is grabbing the capital of Livonia. Whatever. Whatever. So we will work it all out. We'll figure it out. We'll work it out in editing. I'll just edit out all the bad playing stuff I was doing. I'll just leave all highlights of me successful. But I don't know that I've won a single battle, so I don't know what highlight I would even leave. But whatever. What is the... it's because they're sitting off my coastline. Peace offer from the Teutons. What do you actually offer me? You want to, like, not exist for some reason. That's extreme. Teutons, you don't need to not exist. Let's instead break up these allies. You don't need to be allied with all these people. Mecklenburg is fine. I want the war reps. I want max cash. And, get the heck out of here. Alright, you're gone. I got some money. Poland's not going to be asking for anything now. And we didn't grab this capital. So it's just waiting to see what Muscovy does. And what their actually war goal is. You would assume it's Narwa. But if it's Revel, then he's going to be stuck waiting for a long time. Narrow defeat. So that means Poland, I think, just pieced out with the boys. Is that what happened here? Nope, Poland's still in. Oh, Brandenburg got chopped up. Brandenburg, what happened? Brandenburg got chopped up by Hesh. And Rupin popped out. My friend Brandenburg. Oh, I didn't even notice this. I'm so sorry, Brandenburg. I'm so sorry. And the Danes are here, too. All right, let's come back here. Start trying to rebuild an army. Denmark has low war enthusiasm. We can toss him on out. Sweden has high war enthusiasm for reasons. Let's go take this navy out and swing right back in. Nope, nope, the Swedes are still here. Again, for reasons. Why don't you just leave, Sweden? You are ruining everything. You're ruining everything. I did get 3 boats there. That's okay. Alright, let's try again. Sweden, peace me out. Russia is literally like stomping you, and you're just determined to fight me. Normally, I'll be all about that. I'm all about the fight me, but not in this one case. This one time, no sir. We have a force limit of 9. Let's begin that process of getting there. Up to Uzel. And we're trying again for Sweden. No, it's just not happening. I want to make sure Sweden doesn't attack my navy there. So I'm going to hide it until I win this siege, and then I'll pop on out to take the boys there. Back in. Okay, coming around to Riga again. Buy down that war exhaustion one time. At least they're no longer sitting off my coastline, so the war exhaustion will just sit solid now. And it's just us and Sweden. Sweden being mucked up hard by Muscovy, but is loving the war against me. It's just, it's bizarre. I'm not gonna lie. It is truly bizarre. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're gonna retreat. I lost no boats. He lost 6. Yeah, you want to keep screwing with me, Sweden? I'll sink your navy. That's what'll happen. Right, how are we looking? All of my navy is at full strength. I like cruising back out. Finishing off that navy, and then let us repair again. And back out. If I'm off the coast of Stockholm, surely these boys want to go. Surely, yes. Okay. So I am going to get off the coast of Stockholm. I'm going to let the monthly tick occur, because that should give me some more war score and allow me to get some war reps. Yes. I'm making them pay for being in this war that long, man. Get on out. And I'm definitely going to play this through. If I can make this work, this is like what EU4 is all about. It's not always going to go perfect, right? You can't just restart and restart and restart. That's not how you live life. That's not how life is. Life is, you got to grind on. You got to deal with the hand you're dealt and grind your way forward. There is no other option. Any other option is just giving up, whining, complaining. No, we say to that. We will go forward. Now, he has 0 troops, so I will divide up a little bit and start extracting cash from his provinces. Why not? Yeah, Brandenburg got mucked so hard. So, Brandenburg, I'm just going to break that alliance with you, dude. I'm sorry, you just don't have the shine you once had. You don't have the shine you once had, Brandenburg. You're just so small. Now, what is the reason that that Muscovy is still at war with Livonian Order? Does he have 2 wars? Oh, that's his target. And the Swedes just got dragged in as kind of collateral damage. I got 100% on them, but I don't have their capital. I don't know if I can take them. I could take them as a vassal. And then I'm at war with Russia. Would Poland join? I don't know if Poland joins. With all this occupied territory, I'm not sure if Poland joins. I don't think he does. No, I have to let Russia peace out. Again, we're just Mach speed 5. I'm just jumping. Let's cut. And just like that, Russia peaced out. And funny enough, they didn't take anything from the Livonian Order. They declared that war on the Livonian Order. They just took it all from Sweden. I'm okay with that, man. That's totally cool with me. A weakened Sweden is okay on my northern border. We can now finish off the boys and take at our heart's content. The other okay about this whole thing is that we extracted tribute from the Teutons, we broke up his alliances, and Poland didn't get anything. So it still keeps up that subjugation, casus belli. I think it lasts for 25 years. Casus Belli. I believe it's 25 years they last. So my peace treaty will be over long before then. We will be able to declare our war. What I do want to see here is who else? I still have Volgast as an ally. Can we switch up to Austria after this? We're not far off. We're not far off from Austria, and Austria is our better bet out of the two. And then there's still Lithuania, and he's right on. So let's go ahead and prove with Lithuania. And also with Austria for anticipation of the end of this war. Oh, Poland's still in the war. I'm a little surprised Poland hung around this long. That's fun. Thank you, Poland. I appreciate you. Prestige or devotion? We're peaked on the devotion, but I do want the clergy nice and loyal, so they're not rebelling. Oh, they're back down to 79. Okay, let's get rid of the devotion. More prestige. Money or a sin, papal influence, or 20 ducats. I kind of like that papal influence. That will allow me to buy Diplo Rep, Manpower Recovery. Let's go with a mercantilism. I like the ducats. So it's Lithuania. Muscovy will definitely be a lost cause at this point. What is the Burgundian inheritance? So we can demand the Low Countries are released, or this isn't worth the effort. Let's demand the Low Countries are released. Who actually inherited them? Junior partners of Oldenburg, Brabant. Huh. Burgundy still exists. He didn't fall under a personal union. To Hesse or... No. So what is that incident? It's a change of that incidence for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on with that. No, whatever. We've made our vote. We've made our bed. We will sleep in it. Ooh, I should focus on innovative. Because I have gone with an innovative idea group, of course. And we want to get to that level 3 for that tech cost minus 10%. After that, we'll chill out on that for a little bit. But minus 10% is massive. All right. Oh, what am I thinking? I am already at the 100% with these guys. I can peace out. I could have peaced out as soon as Russia, as soon as Muscovy did. That was my mistake. Boom. 1, 2, 3. So that's maxed out. We take them. I'm going to take the center of trade for now in Rebel, so I can grow a little bit. I don't want that fort. We will delete that. We're about 20 war exhaustion. Holy snipes. Oof. Maximum oof. Thank you for making it to the end. Come back. That was a long, grueling first episode, but we stuck through it, and we're going to prove to the world that this can be done even with 20 war exhaustion. Let's make it happen. Thank you for making it to the end. Comment, like, all that great stuff. Until next time, Chads, goodbye.